All right, boom. Outlander finale, season 13. No, wait, hold on. Outlander finale, season 4. Oh my god, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about it. I'm in my Outlander sweatshirt. I'm with my Sassenach necklace. I'm ready. Here we go. Did not expect that ending whatsoever. Totally different than the book. And my idea of what I thought was going to be the cliffhanger was completely different. Because I have read the book. I thought, well, maybe the cliffhanger's going to be like, will young Ian sacrifice himself? Will Roger return to Brianna? You know, it was more like, will Jamie kill his uncle? So these are my top favorite moments from this episode. Young Ian, like crying into my sweater how many times? I was looking forward to this part in the show because in the book, I really like it, and it's like hard because we've grown up with him, we've watched him grow, we see all of his adventures, all of the craziness that he went through from Scotland to Jamaica to the New World with Claire and Jamie now. You know, there's a lot of like heartache, right? My favorite part in the book that they did not do in the show, it's a small little part. Ian finally decides, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna become one of the Mohawk. In the book, as Jamie says goodbye, he gives him like a piece of plaid or tartan, and he says, remember. And I really loved that part in the book. I thought it was like really emotional, right? And there is that line in the show, remember, but he doesn't give him the tartan, and so kind of wish they had done that, but that's okay. Unlike some people, I'm okay if they change stuff from the book. Brianna and Roger finally reunite. What? That was only like 6 episodes, no big deal. Once they embraced, I thought to myself, good God, it only took this long to get to this point. It just felt forever. And like, how many times do we need to see Roger getting the shit kicked out of him? I reached my limit. For anybody who didn't like this TV portrayal of Roger, I don't know, I'm curious. Like, I never really had a problem with this TV Roger version. Yeah, at times he was kind of a jerk, but you know what? Brianna's a pill too, so no wonder why they're perfect for each other. Did this change your idea of Roger at all? Like, did you not really like him? And then by the end of this season, were you thinking, yeah, go Roger, yes, he came back, yes, he's the man of worth? I thought Richard Rankin did a great performance of Roger this episode, in the past few episodes. So it was really nice. I liked the moment between him and Jamie where he's like, well, she's my wife, of course, you know, I wouldn't leave her. So I really like that part. I am hoping and praying to baby Jesus that baby is Roger's. I haven't read beyond Drums of Autumn, on which season 4 is based, but I'm just sort of feeling like, good God, please let it just be Roger's and let's just be done with it and go home and like happily ever after. This is a Diana Gabaldon story and there's never really a happy ever after. I liked how in the show they finally embrace the kiss, they're having this wonderful moment, everybody's like really happy, and then you hear the sound of the horse hooves marching down the road, and I'm like, good God, can we ever just have a moment of respite? Other favorite moment? Murtagh and Jocasta getting together. That was pretty fucking great. In that moment together where they're just sort of like barbing each other, and I never liked you, you always drank our whiskey, you hung around too much at Castle Leoch, well, you've been married 3 times. I like this sort of banter, and I was a little bit like, what's gonna happen right here? Is this like they really don't like each other, or is this gonna turn into something else? And so she throws that whiskey in Murtagh's face, and then we see the next morning. I really liked that part because it's kind of playful and fun, and I kind of like how Marie Kennedy Doyle, playing Jocasta, she kind of has like this girlishness the next morning and this coyness that I really find delightful. And Murtagh, little dog. Cliffhanger, wow! I've been waiting for this actually all season when they kind of introduced it when Murtagh came back and when he was introduced as part of the Regulators and like their leader. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really interesting tension and dynamic between him and Jamie. And then it never really happened because they kind of had him do some other things that were kind of useful, like try to kill Bonnet, help Brianna, get into arguments with Lord John. Finally, the last beat of the season is this cliffhanger. You know, will Jamie kill his uncle? I highly doubt it. That final big tension is, I guess, gonna play out in season 5. We'll see. And then I'm like, what else is going to happen in season 5, because like I said, I haven't read past Drums of Autumn, and right now I'm actually debating on whether or not I should read the next book. Should I? Is it worth it? I did read the first few pages because in my version of Drums of Autumn, they kind of give a preview of the next book, and the next book began in a very interesting way that, for me being a huge Frank fan, really was in my favor. Maybe we'll see Tobias Menzies in season 5, and I will love it. The ending of the book in Drums of Autumn and the ending of the show are vastly different. The book ends with gathering. Everybody's at the gathering this in North Carolina, this big Scottish clan gathering. I'm wondering if they will maybe have it in season 5. I'm not sure how much that plays into the next book, because I think the next book begins where the book Drums of Autumn leaves off at the gathering. So I'm curious to know if maybe they'll play into that in the next season. But with the whole Murtagh element being a new component of the story, because it's not in the book, because he dies in Voyager, right? Voyager? I don't remember anymore. I think it's already been like a good contribution. Some people really want Murtagh dead because he was dead in the book, but I really like him. Let's keep him. Let's keep Uncle Murtagh. Are we ever gonna see young Ian again? I don't know, but I kind of hope we do somehow, some way. Oh, by the way, Jenny will understand that moment where Claire's like, what are we gonna tell Jenny? And Jamie's like, she'll be fine. She'll understand. Excuse me, but I can already hear Jenny Murray, her voice screaming from Scotland, being like, what? When she gets that letter. Hello, you trust your child to go with your idiot brother. First, he gets kidnapped, then they're going to Jamaica, then they're off in the New World, and then before you know it, she and Ian get a letter about their son being part of a Mohawk. I would be very upset, and I'd be like, get me on the next ship to the Americas, because this is crazy. Overall, I really liked this episode. I thought it was a good finale, one of the more stronger finales than the past few seasons. And I thought season 4 overall was like a really good season. I like it better than season 3. I really enjoyed it, and I'm, as usual, looking forward to season 5. I don't think I'm going to read the book. We'll see if I stick to that. If you haven't already, check out theUrbanOutlander.com, my blog. Also, subscribe to YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. We are now heading into Droughtlander, and it's going to be long. They haven't said anything about when season 5 is going to premiere. It's too early. They haven't even started filming season 5. So this is going to be a long one. Stretch out your legs, do a little yoga, a little meditation through the Droughtlander, whatever you got to do. I guess binge other shows, read the books, and other collectible memorabilia where you're like me and you're a crazy person and have like stuff. Let's keep the conversation going. Follow me, tweet me, can you blog me? I guess you could. Mention me, I don't know. Let's keep this party going through the Droughtlander. Blah. Yay, Outlander, season 4 in the bag.